Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matt Antonelli here. Today, we're still looking at Sis Bates. She's my new favorite infielder. I don't know who taught her. I don't know. I know she's West Coast. I think she's California. I think she went to high school in California. She's now at Washington, if you haven't seen her other videos. And she is an amazing infielder, shortstop, defensive player of the year for her conference. And so everything she does, if you've seen our other videos, everything she does, I think, if you're an infielder, especially if you're a shortstop, but if you're any infielder, you have to find clips of her online and watch because not only is she an amazing athlete, but everything she does is so technically sound. And if you're going to coach it, this is the way you coach it. Honestly, I kind of need to find out. I need to get in contact with her and find out who taught her. Unless this is all just completely natural, I feel like she's been taught really, really well because everything she does is so fundamentally sound. So today, we're going to talk about double play turns. We're going to talk about the underhand feed. Okay? So she gets a ground ball here. She's going to underhand feed it to her second baseman. Watch it one more time. Okay, now let's talk about the fundamentals. First thing, what I usually say, the general rule, again, this is just a general rule. It does depend a little bit on your positioning, but the general rule is that I usually say any ball at us or to our left, we're going to underhand feed it. Right? And again, depends. If you're playing way over here, you're playing pull, or, righty comes up and you're really playing pull, then maybe the rule changes a little bit. But generally, if I draw a line right through me, any ball on that line or to the left of that line from my perspective as an infielder, as a shortstop, I'm going to underhand feed it. Okay, so as I approach it, I'm going to field it the same way I'd always field it. So if you watch our other videos, I want to field this ball right left field. Timing should be left foot and catch at the same point. I want to keep the ball over my left eye. I want to really make sure on this ball particularly that I keep it to the left of my center line because I'm flipping the ball this way. I need my momentum to go that way. So I never want to field the ball to the right of my center line. The only play is on a sidearm feed from the shortstop position, but we're not talking about that right now. That's the only play. But other than that, you never want to field the ball to the right of your center line. So keep it to the left of my center line. All right, so now a couple other things that'll help you out. Some small, finer details. Always take your left foot pointed at your target that you're going to flip it to. If you're at second base and you're going to flip it from the second base position, point your right toe at the target, okay? So here, I point my left toe. This is beautiful. Left toe at the target like I'm a sprinter. And I'm just going to take off running that way, right? Because I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive with my lower half to flip this ball. I can get rid of that arrow. I don't need that arrow anymore. So I open my left foot up a little bit. I point my left toe at my target. Now, other rules. Always flip it from where you catch it. It's a big coaching point that I'm always saying. Flip it from where you catch it, right? I don't want to funnel the ball to the middle. Now, we always talk about funneling, right? Funneling is part of fielding a ball when you're throwing the ball to first, not when you're turning a double play on an underhand feed. So I don't funnel this ball. I just field it, and then I flip it from where I field it. Right? Beautiful. Flips it from where she fields it. Doesn't take it up. Now, when I get to this point where I field this ball, I want to drive, right? So I talk about driving, using the ground to drive. Don't rely on just your arm. A lot of fielders, especially young ones, just rely on their arm. I need to keep this toss firm. For one, this base runner is getting in on my second baseman. So I need to give this to my second baseman quickly. I need to make the toss firm to make her comfortable that she can turn the double play without somebody barreling in on her. The second thing is, we're trying to turn a double play, right? The runner's flying down the line. And so if I give a soft toss here, they're going to beat it out at first, or their chances of beating it out go way up. So I need to be firm with the toss. So I need to use my body, drive my lower half. So it's a flip and a follow by driving. And you can see she flips and then she takes another couple of steps, right? And she'd probably keep going, but she can't because she'd run into she'd run onto the base where everyone else is hanging out. But it's a flip and a follow. I see so many players flip the ball and they stop right there. No, if you truly drive with your lower half, you'll flip and then you'll follow. Should be at least 2 steps. So it's 1, 2, there's the third, and then she slams on the brakes because she's getting really close to the runner in the second baseman. I talk about finishing high. It's like you're going to just give a handshake to your partner. So if you finish low, the ball's going to go low. So I want to finish high right at the second baseman's face, just like I'm reaching out to give a handshake, right? We're not allowed to do handshakes now with this whole pandemic thing going on. Hopefully one day we'll be able to give handshakes again. But finish high, handshake. Let's watch it from another angle. Good turn. Let's watch it one more time. Beautiful. Okay, so you're going to see the same things here. Good timing. Keep it on the left side of my body. Flip it from where I field it. All right, I didn't talk about yet clearing the glove, but after you field this thing, clear your glove out of the way. Don't flip it with 2 hands. Clear the glove out right there. Let your partner see the ball, but also as you kind of clear that glove, you're able to drive the ball, right? I'm able to drive. I pull back with this left side of my body. I take my arm, just like I would rotate to throw. I pull back with my left arm to be able to drive that ball even more. I flip, I follow, I finish high, and we turn a double play. Beautiful. I really need to figure out who taught Sis Bates how to field. Probably just from a million reps. I read a really cool story about her, actually, because I was trying to do some background info on her. Not that I work in the CIA or anything, but read some crazy story that she used to drive, like, I don't know how many hours it was on every weekend. She played on some travel ball team from a different part of California, and she needed to play because the competition was so good there, and where she was from it wasn't. So, pretty dedicated. Must have had some pretty good coaches. Saw her dad was really involved with it too, driving her and stuff. So that's awesome. Good stuff. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Anyways, hope this helped you out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell. Share the video with all your friends. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. And we will talk to you later.